I have the path to your happiness and success. And I know that I have it because I also know that it is within you. So what I did was created a way for you to discover and live that path. We all come into the world the same way, empty, meaning that all we have to use is our consciousness to figure out who we are. And that's going to be different for each of us. I've had a really long life and I've done so many different things in my life. And I probably would never have told you that I would be doing what I am doing now. But I know that it's the most important thing that I will ever do because I can guide you to living that life you're supposed to have, becoming happy, prosperous, successful, whatever that means for you. And this would be the best time for you to do that because the world would like for you to do that as well. What's happening in our world is not accidental. We begin to understand that we each contribute to the conditions of our lives and our world by how we choose to accept ourselves. I just happen to be a person who created a path. And I will tell you that it was something that I resisted. That's the other thing that happens. You resist who you are. You fear who you are. That's our journey of self-development or ascension, which I've called my work because I know it's an ascension guide, and we're moving through a planetary ascension right now, which is challenging. And this is what I said also when I went to film Beyond Belief with George Nuri a week ago. And it was this information that I knew that I had the key to your success and happiness. And the only difficulty will be you won't believe that. I didn't believe that, but I will tell you that what happens when you start to understand who you are, magical things happen. You will start to become confident. You will become more empowered, and you can possibly start to heal in whatever way that means for you. I have healed physically in ways that I could not have believed or told you, but I know what is possible. We have to understand that we live with a limited awareness. And unless we see something demonstrated to believe that it's possible, we probably won't do it. And I'm saying that it's possible because I've done it. And it was challenging for me because I am really introverted. I didn't want to like put myself out there, but now that's what's happening. And so because I know how valuable this is, I decided that I was going to put myself in front of hundreds of thousands or millions of people. I don't know. But I know that this is too important, especially at this time in our world, because you might be a little afraid. You might be going through, questioning or this horrible uncertainty. You could be experiencing physical changes you don't understand. We are all connected to the universe, and the planets are moving in really rapid ways, and so we're all changing. But the way and the manner in which we change depends on us. And I had to admit that I was a prophet. See, because that is the only way that I could explain to you how I received this information that I didn't even know I had done, and why it was so connected to the divine, meaning that I can only bring in what was positive, what was good, what was loving, what was of light. That's just who I was. And we have to understand we will not all change. We will not all go to that higher side. And so it becomes a responsibility of each of us to decide that we're going to do that. And that's what I'm doing now. And then there's another thing that you come to understand. There's a synchronicity. I tapped into my guide, Wilhelm tapped into the synchronicity of the universe, and there's an alignment. And I can go back and find messages I've received on particular dates that will align with what's happening now. And could never have explained to you why that is. And so this is why we have to move beyond our disbelief of what is possible. But this one I think you will find quite interesting, and it will also inform you of what we're always moving through in our lives. And this came through in 2008 on June 17th. You are always on a journey of expansion, and along the way, you provide yourself with opportunities to allow that very expansion to occur. You will set in front of yourself situations, circumstances, and events that offer you choices of the being you desire to be. You will at times doubt yourself, and that is precisely so that you may make the choice to trust yourself. You will lose faith so that you may choose to find it. All the events are designed by you to lead you to that very expansion. You desired most to move beyond fear and choose your innate power and ability. You would not accomplish this without the choices you present to yourself. When you fully embrace that it is all for your highest good, it will be. That message was never published. Came through in 2008. I began receiving Wilhelm in 1989 is the earliest message that I have, and I did it every single day, and I still do every day, and I've done it forever, and that's what created the work that I have that I can give to anyone that will tell you that you can reach this place of happiness and success in your life and possible healing. I know that that can occur. The things that I've used, I'm putting into this work, which I'm going to talk about my personal development work. I'm going to talk about my automatic writing because many people are interested in that. Also, channeling, because that's just a matter of going to a different dimension of understanding who you are, and you get a greater awareness, and then you raise your consciousness. So, all of these things is what I have used. I use so many different modalities in my life to get to this place, but now all of them have come into this work, and that's what I'm giving to everyone. My goal in life was to leave on this earth something that was going to make a difference, and now I can do it. Because the other thing I did was I made it so that anyone can come into it, anyone can afford it. It's not a big deal anymore, and then you own it forever. Because what you discover, as that message says, you're always expanding, but you'll reach a higher state of consciousness. And then when you go back and do the work again, it's like amazing what you come to discover because there's more. I can say this because that's what's happened for me. And if you listen to any of the Wilhelm channeling sessions, you will hear that where I can answer any question that might come from you, but that's when I'm in that state and that dimension. And that was uncomfortable for me. I have to tell you, and so in 2005, when I had this dream that I was supposed to bring in this work that would help uplift our world, I put it away as you might have put away something within you. That's what we do. But I am no more important or different than, I'm no more important than anyone else. I just did this in a different way. We hear about light workers and channelers and all of that. I was given the ability to receive this information. It was precognitive. I had no clue it was happening, but I do know the results because it's causing so many to come to understand who they are and love themselves. And that's what we need in the world. I was watching the Tony Awards last night, and so many of the presenters and accepted winners and all that were talking about we need something different in the world. Well, yeah, I have it. And that something different is you becoming happy, successful, loving yourself, and doing the thing that you came to the world to do, and it's within you. I've just developed a path and a way for you to reach it and get there. And the only problem might be you won't believe you can do it. And I understand that one because I did it. I will tell you when you move over that, you will have everything that you want in your life. I've given you a path and a way to accomplish that. See you soon.